do 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 do.
Help me say hallelujah. Can you say hallelujah? Hallelujah. Consider up hope, don't give it to you. Consider up hope, don't give it to you. Consider up hope, don't give it to you. Thursday night we in the spot. Don't believe it, just what? Come on. Everybody get up. Get up. Don't believe it, just what? Don't believe it, just why? 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 Hey, 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 oh! New York, ATL, Jackson, Mississippi. We show up, we gon' show out and captivate your city. I'm too hard, oh yeah. The police, the fire, I'm too hard, oh yeah. If you listen close, it's inspiring. Too hard, hey, oh yeah. Having fun on family night. Lift them up, say help us lift them up. Come on, help us lift them up. Say help us lift them up. Lift them up. I said help us lift them up. Help us lift them up. I said help us lift them up. Get a drummer song. Well, it's Thursday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it's just why. 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 Lift them up. Help us lift them up. Come on. Help us lift them up. Help them lift them up. Help us lift them up. Help us lift them up. Help us lift them up. I said help us lift them up. Help us lift them up. I said help us lift them up. Help us lift them up. I said help us lift them up. Help us lift them up. I said help us lift them up. Help us lift them up. I said help us lift them up.
It's kind of the bomb. They're kind of the bomb. I'm pretty excited. It's really fun. And I get to come up here and talk to you while they duke it out about who really won back there. But anyways, and I hope that you guys will come back on January 17th. I'll just give a quick little plug. We're doing a comedy show. If that wasn't funny enough, come back for more on January 17th. It's a Sunday night, and there's going to be childcare and comedy, and the tickets are all going to go to support charity. And more importantly, if the comedy is not funny, there's going to be childcare, so you can just drop your kids off like I normally do on Sunday mornings. And I'm not really a fan of church childcare because I have a child who's gifted, and so that's always a problem, you know, like especially when she was a baby, we put her in childcare in church, and all the other babies would crawl up to her and force their flesh into her mouth and make her bite down on them because they were jealous of her. I got to visit with my family over the holidays, which is such a blessed occurrence when they leave, and it's just, I love my mother so much when she's in Atlanta. It's just, I feel closer to her, and and I love to bring my mom into Center of Hope because it's not like her church. My mother, she worships on the inside at her church. They're called the Frozen Chosen, and or Presbyterians or Baptists, but whatever. My mother's worship team is not like our worship team. They sing so high that only small animals can hear them, and my mom always goes for a solo. She's not on the worship team, okay? I know you've had that experience. No, you want money? Okay. You want cash? whatever, just get in the car. She's like, I'm dying. I'm like, you know what? Lazarus was already dead, and Jesus raised him all the way from the grave. Where is your faith? This is an exercise in faith. We got 15 minutes to get you healed up. What? Yes. What they teach you in Sunday school? Name it and claim it, sweetie. I am healed of the Lord say so. Get in the car.
Jesus praise. Come on, let's give Jesus praise. Give Jesus praise. He's the King. He's the King. He's the King. He's the King. Jesus is Lord. Tell somebody that's what 2016 looks like. Jesus is Lord of your life. Tell somebody, give him everything in 2016. Come on, how many are ready to give him everything? How many are ready to give him everything? Somebody shout out, God, I give you everything. Come on, one more time. I give you everything. So we bless your name in this house, oh God. All the worshipers, lift your voice. Here we go, say. Every say. When times get rough, I will remember. I will remember. I will remember. your faithfulness. We will remember, God. Say, I will remember. Somebody say right now, I will. I will remember. That's how we'll get through next year. Say, I will remember. I think of how you brought me through. Say, I will remember. I won't forget what you did this year. I will remember. I'll reflect on your faithfulness, oh God. I will remember. I will remember last time. I will remember.
Come on, hallelujah. Of progression. Here's what I mean. Sometimes progression isn't going forward. You got to hear this. We sometimes have relegated progression to a linear movement in a forward direction to an intended goal. Watch this. But sometimes in the economy of God, he takes you backwards to get you where he wants you to be. And sometimes he takes you down to get you up. Why? He uses the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And so don't look at how far you come, because you might get sad. Because you're saying, when I look at my life, where I am now seems to be further back than where I was before. But don't ever miss that sometimes God uses a setback as a setup to take you where he wants to take you in the next elevation of your experience. And so look at where you are. You got fired from that job. And now hear me, family. But in the time of you being fired, you found a new place in God, and there's some growth that happened in you that's setting you up for the next place he's taking you. Someone walked out of your life that you thought you couldn't live without, and you feel like you're set back, but God was just using that as a way to change your perspective, to recalibrate your journey, to bring the next person in that's going to be the person that you're really supposed to be with. I can't get no help in here. Sometimes you have to look at where you are and don't allow for progression. You know, I should have been here by now. I should have done this by now. Should have been there by now. And I had all, you know how we do? We got all these plans and we got it mapped out, and we know I'm going to go to A, I'm going to B, I'm going to C, I'm going to F, and I'm going to Q, I'm going to Z, and Bob's your uncle, and I'm done, right? And in our minds and our lives, we really believe that life works that way. But if you'll be honest, some of the old saints know what I'm talking about. That the plans that you had didn't pan out the way you thought. Yet God somehow took the messy journey of your life and brought you to a place that he always intended for you to be. And now you're standing in a place that didn't necessarily follow a direct pattern or a path, but it's exactly what God has for you. And so I want you in this final, we got about a few more hours for the end of this year. I want you to look at your life and look where you are and inventory the things that exist now. It's easy to focus on what you've lost, but pay attention to what's left, because they are clues to what God's going to do next in your life. That God is showing you when you look around at the folk that are left in your life and the places you're in and the relationships and the circumstances. When you look around at what's around you, it's telling you something. It's giving you a clue to what God is going to do. And I want to encourage you, family, learn how to laugh. Learn how to laugh. I know that you, like I said, I know you're serious. You got it together. Learn how to laugh. Please look at the lessons, but please pay attention to where you are. Pay attention to what God is doing. God is doing some peculiar things in your life. Things that are happening. You're like, why now? Why is this happening? Why am I meeting these people or in this environment or in this conference? What is it about now? What is it? And God is saying, don't be afraid. Don't fall into the deception of progression. Don't let the enemy trick you to think that because something didn't come to fruition the way you thought it would, that somehow you've kind of abandoned or been kicked out of the plan of God. God is using every single station of your life to bring you to the place that he's already destined for you to be. You got to be of good courage, stay focused, because God is doing something amazingly new for you. And he's made you a promise, and this is it. That he that had begun a good work. And you gotta grab this, y'all. He that had begun a good work will perform it. He will complete it. He will perfect it. Everything in your life, he's going to perfect it. It may be wearisome. It may feel like the world is slipping beneath your feet. But there's a God that promises to perfect and not going as fast as you thought. Didn't take the path that you considered. In fact, you just don't like the way God is doing it. Just frankly. Lord, you should have checked with me. But I promise you, if you won't buy the deception of progression, you will find yourself appreciating that God is up to something big in your life. This year, when you look back with joy. Look back with exuberance. Look back with faith. Look back with excitement. Look back with a smile on your face. Because God's doing some great things in your life. Now, we're going to
Put them up. Hands in the air. Everybody put your hands up in the air. Up in the air. Up in the air. Up, here we go. Yours is the name high above every other. Yours is the kingdom forever you reign. And yours is the power that lifted us out of the grave. Hands up. Yours is the heart that is beating beside us. Yours is the glory and all of the fame. And yours is the love that you pour down on us. We're rising up to sing your praise. Sing with us. To the King Almighty, to the one who saved, be glory and honor for all our days. With our hands toward heaven, look at the hands. Our voices raised. To the King Almighty, we give all our praise. Yeah. Oh, 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 everybody wave your hands. Oh, 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 rescued.
Come on, our hands are lifted to a risen Savior, a keeping God. Come on, you ought to wave your hands. Wave your hands, wave them, wave them, wave them. Hands lifted toward heaven. Bless the name of Jesus.